Yeah, at Disney, the brand synonymous with childhood dreams and magical experiences is venturing into new territory. They're building a theme park in Abu Dhabi. On the surface, it sounds like a recipe for success. Dig a little deeper, and you'll find a cauldron of potential problems bubbling away. Abu Dhabi, you see, operates under Sharia law. This legal system, derived from Islamic teachings, has a very different understanding of morality than the happiest place on earth. Could this be the start of a very un-Disney-like controversy? Buckle up, because this is going to be a bumpy ride. This isn't just about slapping a Mickey Mouse hat on a camel. This is about Disney, a company that prides itself on inclusivity, planting its flag in a country with a questionable human rights record. It's about the potential clash between a company that celebrates diversity and a legal system that often restricts it. It's about whether Disney's desire for profit will trump its commitment to its values. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Or should I say the genie in the bottle, Sharia law. This legal system, while varying in interpretation and application across the Muslim world, is known for its strict moral code. Public displays of affection, often a staple of the Disney experience, could be frowned upon. Dress codes, particularly for women, could be enforced. And then there's the issue of LGBTQ+ rights. Homosexuality is illegal in Abu Dhabi, which begs the question, can Disney truly be a welcoming place for all in such an environment? Disney has been increasingly vocal in its support of the LGBTQ+ community. They've introduced same-sex couples in their films and held pride events at their parks. How will this commitment to inclusivity square with the realities of operating in Abu Dhabi? Will they compromise their values for profit, or will they risk alienating the Abu Dhabi government and potentially face legal repercussions? Now, let's not be naive. This move isn't just about spreading pixie dust across the Middle East. It's about money, big fat stacks of it. The Middle East, with its burgeoning middle class and thirst for Western entertainment, represents a goldmine for Disney. A theme park in Abu Dhabi is a chance to tap into a lucrative new market and bolster those all-important quarterly earnings reports. But here's the thing about greed. It often blinds you to the potential pitfalls. What happens if Disney misjudges the market? What happens if their target audience is turned off by the cultural clashes? What happens if the negative publicity surrounding this venture outweighs the potential financial gains? While Disney is busy building castles in the sand, their rivals at Universal Studios are playing it safe. They're opening their newest theme park, Epic Universe, in Orlando, Florida, the self-proclaimed theme park capital of the world. It's a tried and tested formula. Build a park full of thrilling rides and beloved characters, and the tourists will come. No need for cultural tightrope walks or moral compromises. This begs the question, why is Disney taking such a risk? Are they so confident in their brand power that they believe they can overcome any obstacle? Or are they underestimating the potential backlash from their fans and the wider public? Possible but difficult. Let's be clear, Disney's in a bit of a pickle here. They've backed themselves into a corner. On one hand, they've cultivated this image of inclusivity and acceptance. On the other hand, they're setting up shop in a place where those very values are often at odds with the law. So, what can they do? Transparency is key. Disney needs to acknowledge the concerns of their fans and the general public. They need to clearly articulate how they plan to operate within the confines of Sharia law without compromising their values. They need to engage in dialogue with LGBTQ+ and women's rights groups, both in Abu Dhabi and internationally. The mouse that roared potential backlash from Disney fans. Don't underestimate the mouse's loyal subjects. Disney fans are a passionate bunch, and they're not afraid to make their voices heard. The internet is already abuzz with criticism, with many accusing Disney of hypocrisy and greed. Petitions are circulating, calling for Disney to reconsider its plans. Boycotts are being threatened. This isn't just about a theme park, it's about the values that Disney represents. For many, Disney is more than just a company, it's a part of their childhood, a source of joy and escape. To see that magic tarnished by association with a regime known for its human rights abuses is, for many, simply unacceptable. A kingdom divided. The impact on Disney's LGBTQ+ and female fans. Disney's LGBTQ+ and female fans in particular have reason to be concerned. Will they feel safe and welcome in a Disney park operating under Sharia law? Will they be able to express themselves freely? Will they be subjected to discrimination or harassment? Disney has a responsibility to ensure the safety and well-being of all its guests, regardless of their sexual orientation, gender identity, or any other protected characteristic. Anything less would be a betrayal of their stated values and a slap in the face to their loyal fans. Shareholder revolt, a brewing storm. Disney's decision to build a park in Abu Dhabi might not just upset fans, it could also spark a revolt among shareholders. Investors expect Disney to uphold its core values, which include inclusivity and diversity. Moving into a region with starkly different values might be seen as a betrayal of these principles. What will happen if shareholders feel their investments are being compromised by this controversial move? Could we see a drop in stock prices or even a call for leadership changes? The financial implications of this decision are as significant as the ethical ones, and Disney's leadership will need to navigate these turbulent waters carefully. Beyond the magic, the bigger picture of cultural sensitivity, this controversy highlights a larger issue: the responsibility of multinational corporations operating in countries with different cultural norms and values. Should companies adhere to the standards of their home countries, even if it means clashing with local laws and customs? Or should they adapt to the local culture, even if it means compromising their own values? There are no easy answers. It's a complex issue with no one-size-fits-all solution, but one thing is clear. Companies must be prepared to face scrutiny and criticism when their actions or inactions are perceived as hypocritical or harmful. Conclusion: a whole new world of trouble for Disney. Disney's foray into Abu Dhabi is a gamble, a high-stakes bet on the power of their brand and the allure of profit. But it's a gamble that could backfire spectacularly. The potential for backlash from fans, damage to their reputation, and financial losses is very real. Only time will tell if this venture will be a fairy tale ending for Disney, or a cautionary tale about the perils of globalization and the importance of staying true to your values. One thing is for sure: the world is watching.